you didn't come to Forest Day, you missed the cup.
Forest Day represents a unique gathering of people from a whole spectrum of groups involved in forest conservation around the world.
If deforestation continues at the current level, there is simply no way we are going to reach our target of keeping the increase in global mean temperature under 2 degrees.
Forests can, indeed they must, play a major role in solving our climate problem. And we all have to act quickly.
I think Forest Day is probably the most important communication effort on forests that we have had in the past years. And it has really helped the UNFCCC to focus on forests and be informed about forests.
It's really nice.
You enjoy the Forest Day?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
It was great.
Great.
Really,
Okay.
really nice, very positive. Yeah.
We had originally planned on a relatively small science-oriented event, and then more than 800 people showed up.
This day has enabled us to exchange the wealth of the information and experiences, views about forest and climate changes, and to make our collective expertise available to the delegate stakeholders, United Nations Climate Change Conference.
So the discussions revealed quite a high degree of consensus that a whole landscape approach to adaptation is necessary to have any hope of success. Thus, agriculture, forests, and land use must be considered jointly.
Starting at the first Forest Day in Bali, you have made a tremendous difference in our common fight. However, we must ensure that the lives of hundreds of millions of people who depend on forests for their very survival are not put at greater risk because of new policy.
If local users and indigenous peoples in the developing world are not recognized and assigned clear rights, REDD could lead to more deforestation.
We all gain from the slowing or the reducing of the risks from deforestation. We're all responsible for the problem of the very weak starting place.
Me alegra mucho de poder acompañarlos este día en la inauguración de la 4ª edición del Día Mundial de los Bosques, una de las plataformas más influyentes y para mí más importantes en este tema. En materia de bosques y selvas es la hora de actuar y estamos actuando. Muchas gracias, bienvenidos a México.
Forest Day 4 in Cancun, the theme was Time to Act, kicked off with a great speech by President Calderon. I mean, I thought I had died and gone to heaven to have a head of state speaking passionately about the underlying drivers of deforestation.
We know the science that we have to address biodiversity, climate change, land degradation comprehensively. We know the timelines, which are very urgent. We have the tools to do it. So the motto of Forest Day is the time to act is now.
The public, as a general matter, when you ask them about forests, immediately say, oh, you know, are there enough trees left? Or even school kids will express a concern about deforestation. Now, these are all legitimate concerns, but we would like to go broader and explain that there's a positive relationship between forests and people.
This is why, despite huge difficulties to bring an inclusive climate change deal forward, progress on REDD Plus was a major success of the previous conference of the parties held in Cancun, Mexico.
faith that the deliberations throughout the rest of the day and the conference as a whole will nurture a future for forests, for forest resources, for people, for wildlife, for Africa, and for us all. Thank you very much.
We are gathered in this room as good people with good heads and good hearts. We are gathered here with ones who are like-minded in wanting to do good things for the good world we live in.
I thank you for your perseverance. I thank you for your contributions. I thank you for the innovative thinking that you have brought to this issue, and to always be thinking at least 3 steps ahead of the negotiators who need some inspiration from all of you.